Hi everybody, today I'm going to be talking about some essential oils, and this is the first one that I was introduced to, and it was to help us with a very severe sort of sleeping problem that my 6-year-old is having. A friend sent it to me as a sample because I would post about how awful my daughter's sleep problems were, and so what she has are sleep terrors, and if you know anything about sleep terrors, they are like a living nightmare for a parent. They're horrifying to watch. The child doesn't even know that they're going through it, but it's very just scary, and there's really nothing you can do to help them. There's all kinds of things suggestive out there that you can try, but we tried all of them and they don't work, or they didn't work for us. So it probably depends on how severe your problem is with night terrors. My daughters were pretty bad. She's 6 and she started with them at about 18 months. At that time, I didn't know what they were. And so then, I don't know, she'd wake up in her crib thrashing and hysterical, and I could never console her. And so I just let her cry because I didn't know. I mean, there was nothing I could do for her. I just thought she was getting into a habit of waking up, wanting me. So, anyways, then eventually she started to grow out of it. And then at age 4, after my 4th child, she started them again. And at that time, I would put her on my floor, just try, as soon as she'd wake up, I'd try to soothe her really quickly. And she slept on my floor about 6 months, and we got her out of it at that time. So recently, a few months ago, she started up with them again. After she started kindergarten this year, she's probably overtired. She's just the kind of child that needs her sleep. And my husband and I had gone away on a trip, so we're not really sure what triggered it this time, but she's also been really sick. She's been constantly sick for the past, I'd say, 2 months in school, just 3 months actually, just every single week she has something. So all these things can make night terrors worse. Being tired, an illness, a fever, just so many different things. Anyways, so I post about this, and my friend who does Young Living, she said that there was an oil that she'd send me to try for her. It's called Dreamcatcher, and here it is. It's like literally the child sleep miracle is what I can only explain it as. So she sent me this sample, which was like this other tiny little bottle with like 20 drops. And now you say, that doesn't sound like a lot, but you know what? It goes so far. I made those 20 drops last me like 2 weeks almost. Anyways, so I put it on her temples, in between her forehead, behind her ears, on the back of her neck, and in a diffuser that I had. So up till this point, she'd been having night terrors every single night. The doctor actually told us to give her an antihistamine, which sort of worked. It helped her calm down and go to sleep, but she still would wake up with them. So the first day I started using this essential oil Dreamcatcher, she has not had one night terror since. She's not even woken up at a time where I thought she was going to have one like she did before. It's amazing. We've been using it for 3 or 4 weeks now, and she has not had one night terror since we started using this. And so it's like going to be a staple in my house. And it has helped so many other people. I've given a few other people samples, and my nephew, who's almost 1, and he is a horrible sleeper. He moves like constantly all night. The same thing with a friend of mine. Her daughter moves constantly. Both of them have tried it, and it worked amazing for them. So this is just one of those things, like, it, to me, everybody needs to have it in their house because we all have sleep issues sometimes. But I would say the people that I gave it to try and our situation were pretty severe sleep issues. And so if this essential oil works for that, it's really, really worth it. And it's sort of meant to help you get into a deeper sleep. And that's the problem with night terrors, is that there's a problem with the transition from light sleep to deep sleep, and your brain cycles through that multiple times in the night. which is why when they have the night terrors, they just constantly keep having them all night. At least my daughter did. So this has like saved our life. And I can only hope that other people will learn about it. I feel like essential oils are something that people don't really think to use. I mean, I know I didn't. And so my friend sent me this, and then right away I was like, okay, what else can I use essential oils for? So then I ordered this premium starter kit that came with like 10 or 11 different other oils, and a great diffuser. Now, I thought my diffuser was great from Amazon until I used this Young Living one. This Young Living one, first of all, it holds like 4 times more liquid. It lets so much scent out into the air and diffuses, and it's a humidifier. So it's done so many things for me. Like even my skin, like it's amazing just because I diffuse it at night because I'm sleeping in there with her. So, anyways, I just wanted to make a little video about this and let other parents know, other people, adults, anybody that has sleep problems. This is the key to your good sleep, because I will tell you the difference in my daughter now that she's sleeping good is amazing. Like, she was always crabby, always moody, always cranky, like always on the edge. You had to be so careful what you said to her. And as soon as we started this essential oil and she's been getting good sleep, the child is like a different child. She is in a good mood. She wakes up in a good mood. She goes to bed in a good mood. I honestly, in this few weeks, I can't think of a time that she's had one of these tantrums that like she constantly used to have like all the time. And really, it's just because of lack of sleep. And so you'd be so surprised, all these things that you think children have, disorders and whatever, some of it and acting out could just be related to sleep. So we have to realize how important sleep is to our children, to us, and just in general to our bodies. And if we can find something all natural like this to help, it is so worth it, and it's so amazing. And so if anybody ever just wants to try it, or they want to message me, get more information, I would be so happy to just help other people change their life, because this has saved our little girl's life, our sanity, and it's just one of those things that I can't speak highly enough about. So if you want to, you can message me, and we will go from there. Have a great day.